I expect some people to come in today. Start off by saying if anybody sees this part of the stream later on, if you backtrack, uh, it was I came up with an idea. So if when I go back to park streaming, live streaming, most of the time I see the vloggers in this live stream. Well, more live streamers than vloggers. Vloggers just vlog and shut off, and I go back on if you see something, interesting. Where live streamers have it on, continuous 6 to 8 hours. I'm possibly going to start something different. I'll go on and I can vlog different parts of the day. Not vlog, live stream. I probably will live stream. Carol, I believe that's you. It's too bad. I was going to say, Carol, if that's you, push the like button. It looks like somebody already pushed the like button. So it's if you, I don't know if that's you. I don't know if that's somebody sitting there watching. Yeah, I was saying, when I went on yesterday for the first time in front of a lot of people, I was very shy about saying, I was talking. See, when it's on here and there's a lot of people, it's different. It's just because I can't see the crowd, and the crowd's actually paying attention to me. And I found another thing. If you hold the gimbal lower, where you got almost your like chin above it or something like that, people don't know if it's on. So don't try to put it in your front of your face unless that's who you are. It's up to you. Don't put it like in front of your face. Take a look through the viewer. Just try to keep it at a certain distance and look at it, because I kept on looking down every couple of seconds to see if I could see anything. Of course, with the sunlight, and I've heard this before, and I know the pain. The reflection of the sun off the camera itself. It's just hard. Gail, how you doing, girl? Thank you for being here. I'm not going to stay on too long. At the latest, I'll stay. It's 5:00. I know everybody's watching the football game. I'm not a football person, so yeah. So you'll see my first video. I was walking around. I'll probably sound like a mouse. I suggest a couple of things to put on the gimbal before we started. Yeah, that's why, Gail, that's why I say baby steps, because I'm learning. I probably will, because I noticed I didn't, a little bit later, I was like, oh, shoot, I didn't say, who I am or anything. I don't want to sound like Josh from Zerk TV. This is Josh from Zerk TV1. I don't know, I'll come up with something different. I don't want to sound, that's his. I don't want to say from Disney Worlders. I'll just say, hey, it's Disney Worlders. I'm Dan. Simple enough. Gail, I don't even know if you got a chance to see those videos yesterday. I posted about four live streams. One is very short, the very introduction. I was near. I got to take a look at that one because I was right outside of Star Tours. Then a couple, and then another one almost walking halfway around Epcot. It doesn't even, but you. Yeah, that's the thing. That's another thing, because I had a feeling it wasn't going to get too many people, except for the people who usually are here. It's going to be a bit before I actually see newer people. A couple of people who posted yesterday. I can't say they were newer. They have been here before. It was like a came by and say hi type of thing. By the time I got to Epcot, I felt more comfortable walking around with it. As I said, because I hated when you could see them. You could see the people from to live stream. If I can get out, and it looks like they got the camera in your face, and it's not everybody. Don't I've seen newbies do it. I'm like, dude, don't put yourself in the camera. Like, turn a picture around, let anybody know where you're going. That's normal. Where you put the phone on the gimbal, then just walk around. Is that was that at Epcot? Could you see Spaceship Earth in the background? Yeah, because for some reason I can't work the phone on the gimbal because the gimbal it doesn't. I'm gonna have to try to fix that. I just don't know yet. I gotta see how to do it. I just gotta remember this is my first time. Plus, there was camera started acting wonky. I was walking around the night before around my block to see how it would react. Maybe walking around with it. It just wanted. It just wouldn't stay like up. Or in fact, I got the cameras here. I don't have the gimbal itself on the other side of the room being charged. Because I got a button takes this, turns it like this, and goes back to this. Then there's other buttons that I can take it, move it up, and move it down like this. But the people I were, they didn't know, what this was, and I showed her. I says, well, if you take the stick, my arm be the stick, and this be. Oh, see, I can't get that straight. See, I can move my arm and everything, but the stabilizer was stable. Like, they were like, what? Yeah. Yeah, see, I'm only going to have experience from sitting all the time because I never can get to the parks all the time. They were going back next week, and I wish I could have gone with them. I could have, but I'm not uninvited. It's just the situation here calls for me to stay here all the time. It's ironic is my brother's primary was when I went to fill out the see the availability and stuff. I see my brother's uh, primary doctor in my. So my friend and her sister are on it, but I don't know how. I'm trying to figure out how this happened, right? But then I told Stacy. Stacy's my friend. I usually go to the parks too with once a month. And she says, "Do you remember such and such we hung out with a couple of years ago after we streamed after we yeah, there was the night and Stacy was with me with her friend who was a doctor, and I didn't realize that back then that person I did not know is now my brother's primary doctor. I'm like, wow, that was a surprise. And she's been talking about, I didn't realize that was her because I told her if I ever get insurance, so I'd like to have her as my primary. And have you tried taking 75 Florida Turnpike? No, I never considered it because I didn't know. Plus, Stacy, it's not me going back. No, that's not the problem. It's not a problem with her or when to go. Number one, I need to be in a car with somebody for me to do it because I'm scared every time to try to attempt to get out by myself. I'm scared, but when there's somebody in the car, there's no problem. It's but the major problem is here in the house. I've got to be. I hate to bring up the family, but it's them. I get criticized. I get bullied. I get everything. You're leaving your youngest brother home. Well, why don't you take him over to your house if you feel that way? Because your youngest brother's slow, but he's not stupid. He cooks, he cleans, he does a lot of things. He even calls for his own doctor's appointments and stuff. I don't have to do anything. Very, very intelligent for somebody who's slow. But no, they act like he's the dumbest thing going, and it's a baby, and I'm leaving a baby home by itself. We get into major arguments because of this. This is the reason why my father was still alive, and both my parents were still in better health. I could hit Disney every week. I probably could hit Disney like every weekend or something like that. I don't know about staying in hotels or something, but I probably could hit the parks more often in a month than I do now. I mean, I pay per month. I should get more per month, but I can't explain. It just happens to be that way. Um, so I don't know how many, Gail. I don't know how many videos. Did you catch all four of them or not? Because the only thing I didn't get to do yesterday, I wanted to do. I got to see Walt's statue, but it was a little from a distance. I wanted to get a picture with it. Never got a chance to. Well, the family doesn't care. Yeah, you're barking up the wrong tree. They don't care. As long as they don't have to take care of him, they don't care. They act like he's a burden. Thing is, I would love to bring him to the parks. That would be perfect. He's got bad circulation in the legs for one. He can't walk that far. Number two, what do we do with his dogs for today? He's got pit bulls. People are afraid of pit bulls, and there's only one that would be aggressive to people. Very sure of. If you got not all people, but especially to my brother, the other one likes to start the fights because he can sense him and he does not like him. We got two other pit bulls and they're like big puppies. Yeah, believe me, I'm paying that. I'm paying that money per month, and I wish I could go more. I wish I lived near there. Number one, if I lived there, I don't have to spend a whole day there. I'd be home at a certain time. I can make videos. The first video I did yesterday, I'll probably make into one of those short little 1 minute type of thingy. That was another thing. I got two cameras now. My old camera. This is my old one. This is an old guy. Then the new one I got last week. I just got this case holder yesterday in the mail. I found it this morning when I got home. So this is what I streamed with. It was this camera right here. Let's see, I just seen. Yeah, there's one of my pins. It's Mickey. Is it the Mickey Mouse Club? It's just the pass. It's the old pass holder look. I wish. There's a lot of things I wish, but it doesn't ever come true. Let's see. My friends, we went to the Rose and Crown. I could not have any. Oh God, I wanted so badly to have the fish and chips. So we had to find out from one of the. That was weird sitting there and you have English waitresses taking your in hear that English accent. Wow. I only see that on TV. I never see that here. Yeah, if I look bigger here, it's because I've moved the computer up closer, but I've still got that giant gap. Giant gap between the top of the. I mean, in the camera. See, I'm messing with it right now. I wish I could pick it up more and just adjust it. I mean, it doesn't do anything. Pretty sure the newer cameras probably do. I do have another phone. I could probably another camera I could try. I bought that years ago. And it's still in its original packaging. What's it say? Oh, Epcot. I have yet to see the full video on that because we were going to go wait in line for the magnet, but my God, it was a switchback 4 times. We're like, no. And that's when we went down towards, we found those chalk pavement pictures, which really were cool. Now I want after we had dinner, we didn't have that much time left. Stacy had to work today. I didn't know that until I got home. I didn't know she had to work, or would have kept her, a bit farther. But after that, when we went, I went to get the magnet, and where everybody was about to leave, so I never got a picture with Walt. Got that picture on. I could probably take a still if I do it right of Walt, but he's sitting between 2 people. There's again, you miss out on the things you want to do and can do and stuff. Yeah, and as I said, if I go, when I go again, I do this. I'm not going to do a 6-hour stream like other people do. They can do that. My arm gets tired, and that's not the reason. The reason is I figured let me be different from them, and I don't want to be the same. I figured let me if we got a two parks, I'll live stream a part of it, then go. I mean, if I want to go on the big rides, I am not keeping the live stream up. Smaller, slower rides I will, and that's the idea is to make like park hopping and stuff. Make maybe two live streams per park. And if I happen to stay in Magic Kingdom one day, I'll probably go make it three live streams. I'm not gonna have a humongous 6 to 8 hour one. As I said, I'm not here all the time. Those people can afford to do it because after they go home, they go. I mean, after they're finished, they can go directly home. I got a 2 hour drive, and I said I'm not paying that money for the hotels. All right, Gil. Thank you for being here. Let's see. There's two people here. Carol, why do I have a feeling you're one of them? Because you won't get a Gmail account to come on here and chat. And don't call me up because I'm chatting on here, not on the phone. That'd be rude for anybody coming in. If you sitting here, happened yesterday. Jordan called me, and I didn't put two and two together. As I said, I'm taking baby steps. I gotta learn this. Everything's a learning experience. Um, I gotta remember I'm not by myself. I've got people here watching, even though I'm not sure how many people watched it total yesterday. Maybe 6 total. It doesn't bother me. As I said, it's gonna take a while. We went on first Rise of the Resistance. I hadn't been on that in over a year. Um, After Rise, well, we did Beauty and the Beast, and my only complaint about that was this tall guy sitting in front of me. I had to go. I'm looking around. I was trying to get by him. So he literally was blocking me. Plus, not only was he tall, he had Mickey Mouse ears on. It's like, and we also did Test Track. It's been a while since I've done Test Track, but it's that part that moves you around like it just really moves you around. Like you're gonna get hit and you're trying to avoid getting hit. That part right there. When we get outside, the wind's hitting us. I'm like, yeah, yeah. Because when the door was open, when we went in, it was still light out. When we came back out, because we got stuck in that room where you sign the cars, and we got stuck in there for a little bit, maybe 15 to 20 minutes because something. I guess the ride was down and finally started moving again, and we finally got out. And it was by the time we come outside, the best lit part of all of Epcot is a Test Track because it goes, extends out into the parking lot and brings you back. And yet my other thing is why. Here's one thing nobody ever answers: why is Fantasyland, Tomorrowland, why are they so pitch black at night to walk through? You do have some lights on, but I know if you're making it like it's the Old West, it's like, come on, you don't have to do it. During the day, keep the thing, but at night, make it brighter. I don't know. Yeah, but you're complaining about that. No, I'm not complaining. It's just would like to see the stuff at night instead of like shadows. I remember a few years ago seeing people walking through Galaxy's Edge, not Galaxy's Edge, people walking through Tomorrowland with lightsabers on. They didn't have a flashlight or anything. I'm using a lightsaber. It was awesome. Boy, else you can see is the lights. I mean, it's not so dark. It got sometimes where you see the lightsaber like floating in the air, and you realize, oh my god, there's a person come behind that holding it. Uh, let's see. Now, if excuse me. Um, I eventually probably do Animal Kingdom. It'll be my. I haven't set foot in that in 2 years. That's because I only go once a year. It's not my favorite. Not. It's just I'm not big into it. It's more of a zoo. Everybody's. I love the theme, and then how come you don't go to the country where it's real? I don't like the theming. It makes it too um, real world, and you don't want real world when you go to Disney. You just want fantasy, science fiction. Um, Jungle Cruise is the only thing I think in Magic Kingdom that would be like a realistic type of thing in the real world, except for the jokes. I mean, I just don't know. There I'm starting to sound like complaining. No, I'm not complaining. It's like improve on those things and leave the country bears alone. Uh, what in the world am I looking at? I always look in the background. Let me see something here. Oh, that's what that is. It's a rock lord. Okay. I see two people here. Um, Probably a ninja, maybe one of them. Another's the nutso, Greg. Thank you. Greetings. And yabba dabba doo. Oh, give me 1 sec. I got it's right over here on the desk. Here it is. Ugh. I didn't go to Dokkandar's because I was with a group of people. And the group of people, they wanted to do one thing, I wanted to do another. And I didn't feel like breaking up from them and losing them and trying to find them everywhere. Was your popcorn bucket? I don't know. Probably still there waiting for you to send money. I forgot about this. We, when I got, when we got back to my friend's Stacy's house, because I was parked in her driveway, um, the popcorn was still in it, and I've sat here, and we even went on to videos and see how this thing opened up. We finally found out you take this part here. It wasn't coming out originally, so we didn't want to pull it too hard to make it break. And next thing you know, poof, she pulled out the popcorn, and I gave her the popcorn because I can't have it anyways. Even if I wasn't sick, I'm not big into popcorn, so I let her have it. Now the lights, that's one time they look like Christmas lights, but then they go slower in this mode to change color. So, plus inside, let me see. Let me pull this down again. I'm not sure if it's Figment's in here. There is Figment right there. He's inside. Where am I going to put him? Where am I going to put this? I have no idea. I mean, for now, I got it sitting over here. Yeah, well, I have no choice. Sometimes it's good because I hate being by myself. And no, I can't be. I can't be a hoarder. I only got one of each, and I don't collect garbage. Um, I thought maybe you should break up, let them go do their thing. And I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. After I got off with you guy, besides Greg and if anybody else is here, what I what happened is Jordan called me. He was on the phone with me over there at Epcot. We went to the Rose and Crown, had dinner. I had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches because I can't have anything else. It's high in sodium. I need a lower amount of sodium, under 144 milligrams. So we went over there, ate, and we were there for a bit. And it was basically almost that time to take off. So we went out to get our magnets. I couldn't get a picture with Walt like I wanted to. Hoping to shave this tonight. I'm hoping the battery's still charging a little bit better. And those British waitresses. Wow. Yeah, I hear that accent right next to you instead of like on the TV or something. That was different. I love that. Well, maybe I forgot since yesterday. Hmm. 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 Yeah, I know you're probably going to sit there and watch that football game. I'm not a football fan. I'm a Yankee fan. Yep, baseball. New York Yankees. I know everybody hates me for it. Well, yeah, I don't care. This is what I streamed with yesterday. This was the camera I used on the gimbal. I gotta get these suckers juiced. There's 3 people now. I'm trying to remember. What else is there? Nothing too big. The closest we got was on test track. As I said, I was standing to think. Well, can't say we would get evacuated because we were still in that room making the car. I didn't. I passed on it. I let Stacy do that. I didn't. That bores me. Self-design the wheels. I'm like, why? I don't care. She was gonna have me know. I said, no, you can do it. I'm not into it. It was just more. I'm sitting there thinking, let me through. Let me go through there. I want to get on the ride. I don't care about standing there. Yawn. Actually, we only went to the Rose and Crown, and that was it. So I didn't see. I wouldn't even. Well, they do have that sort of what you call toy store over there. I've been in it. No one had Doctor Who merchandise because basically, well, last time I went in it was just plush animals, and I do not claw plush animals toys. Never have, never will. Um, if I had my choice, I would have gone to the Tokyo, yeah, the Japanese pavilion, and yeah, pre-show BS, yep. And I would have had gone. They do sell Transformers in there, and it's $10 more than you can buy them in the regular stores. They do have Godzilla items in that store too. Small stuff, not a big amount of anything when it comes to that. You have to look. You have to really look. A couple of years ago, they used to have them like out in front end caps. Nowadays, you have to, look all over the area, and you find like 2-inch Godzilla that they want for $50. And I'm like, no, mm-mm. It's just that they want so much money for that stuff. Then there's another person who showed up, not on the stream. It's a I told you about a friend who was on. She started the Disney orders, Jennifer Caruso. Now, if we didn't have make the rush over, I would have gone over there and said hello to her, but it didn't ever happen. I haven't seen her since last in person last year, but we do talk a lot on the personal messenger. Uh, Let me see. Yeah, I'm trying to think who might have a good, not even a good, but a decent pre-show. I'm not big into Pandora, so I've never done the stand on your squares. Like, no, believe me, I wouldn't wave my arms for that guy or anything because it's a recording. Uh, let's see. I am thinking. There's not that many. Most of the time, you're just standing there waiting when Country Bears. You just had to wait for the next show and stay outside. Big Thunder, you're stuck in that long line. There's not much to do. Seven Dwarves is the best because they have stuff there for the kids. Turning the those little, with the thing of the colorful water coming out. Then getting in to turn the barrels around. If you turn them all around at once, you see Snow White up in the ceiling dancing. How much to do that? That's I'm like, they're gonna. Was it Test Track? Yeah, was it a Test Track they were going to redo? And they were talking about making it like the original. No, it wasn't. I'm trying to remember. Was it Test Track? Yeah, I think it was Test Track. I do like a new show was going on in there. You were on Pirates and Tower when the ride crashed. So it's happened to you twice. You're saying one happened on the Tower of Terror and one happened on Pirates. Yeah, the other one, it basically, maybe it was Rise of the Resistance, my second time on. Standing in that room with those 50 stormtroopers. People Mover, I think that was once. I just don't remember much of it. I just remember we had to get off and go downstairs. And this is before they built Tron next door. And it was the old area with the smoking section, which I loved going to. I was still there. I have seen people who, like videos of people who, if the ride stops and they can't get off in time, they'll just get off. And you can hear the cast member yelling at them to sit down, and they just are like, F you, I'm going. These people are yelling at them, dude, sit down, get back in. I'm not saying, don't tell me what to do. You were alone? What do you mean you were alone? You were the only one in the ride? Or I don't understand. What do you mean you were alone? I've never seen them drop a cart or a ride up and down with, I think it holds 10 people. I've never seen them just do one person at a time. That's crazy if you were by yourself on that. I've never heard of that one before. Let me see how many people are here. It's just us two. I was on it when my mom, the stupid heart emoji sits right on the word. I can't see anything. Oh, I'm gonna push bump only so I can read your. All right. I was on it when my mom did not want to go. I don't blame her. Oh, when we were on Rise of the Resistance. For some reason, I was about to say Guardians. Rise of the Resistance. You get into the room where the Imperial Walkers are, the AT-ATs. And these two kids were sitting back. They're not small. They had to be like, mid to late teens, screaming and stuff. Two girls, and they were just screaming when they seen the Walker. Then, oh my god, when Kylo Ren jumped onto the top, you see the lightsaber coming around. They were screaming up a storm. Then that's nothing until the drop. You know that drop out of the Star Destroyer. You're floating for a couple seconds there. Oh, I thought my eardrums were going to be blown up. They just stayed loud scream. Did you guys go on Fantasmic after that? I mean, was it at night, during the day? Yeah, Zero G. Well, that's the closest I'll ever get to the Tower of Terror because I'm too chicken to get on the Tower of Terror. One thing about Test Track was doing when we hit that track 60 miles an hour, I'm like, oh, this feels good. It's just that one part where you're inside and it's almost like you're a car accident. You're being pushed around. And I'm hitting the dude next to me. I don't even know him. I'm not saying I'm. It's like I was like, oh, sorry about that, right? Blimey. There is, that is where I was meeting her. Okay, you met her in that area. Yeah, before I was telling people that we first one of the first things we did together was go over to the theater where they did Beauty and the Beast. Oh, I had this tall guy sitting in front of me, and it's like he didn't care about anybody in back of me. You know, you could tell this guy had to be like 6'7" or whatever. I'm like putting my head around him, like trying to get like this or this if I could see. Basically, I know the song, so I figured I'll just sing along to him if I couldn't see what was going on. So we did the smart thing. We sat there until the 99% of the people got out. Because if you've been on Main Street after Happily Ever After, you know that amount of people pushing their way through just to get. And for the few of us trying to get to the castle or Tomorrowland or anything like that, we're up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. Mm. Let's see. It's just the both of us right now. If there were people, and if eh, oh, did you finally see the pictures that I posted that you wanted of Figment laying there on the ground? Because I actually put them in the post. The reason I had to put them in a post because when I'm using two phones around the same time, it's one will go in. Well, and plus I took pictures on another phone, so I had to go into another phone and do all to put that stuff up. Yeah, time is it? Oh, been on 37 minutes. That's my brother in the background. I've got some totes here blocking it for our dog. He loves to come in, waltz his fat ass in, and jump on my bed. It's like, no, you have to leave. Get off. Not much to do today. It was a normal ho hum day. Eh, just went to just went to a store and it was it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be off this thing if by at least 5 o'clock ish. If anybody comes in, I'm just let them know. I'm gonna be at 5 o'clock because we run out and we get some Dunkin' Donuts coffee and stuff. But 38 minutes, that's not bad. Yeah, I mean, I was surprised to see somebody in the stream yesterday because I didn't think anybody was gonna be here. It happens. We're just beginning. It's gonna happen. And I just don't understand like why some people don't like. Some people. What I learned yesterday is a lot of people that don't know about the bloggers and streamers. Like Jennifer Cruz at one time, I told her that I was going to see a live stream. One second. I was going to go see a live stream. She didn't know what I was talking about. I showed her this streamer's. I says here. This is the link to his YouTube account. And later that day, what I remember, she said she loved it. She loved it. And long story short, she's now got she got 20. She's got about at least 1,500 more people than I do, and she's been streaming for over a year now. I'm gonna find somebody who can do Photoshop because I don't know how to make those thumbnails. I just throw up any picture, and I hate putting the current one up because that one you'll see with the red Mickey on it as the cover. That's because I'm doing that on the computer. If you see it somewhere in any different pictures, that's because I'm on the cameras, and cameras have pictures that I, capture and put on there. It's easy to do it on the cameras. Here, I have to download. It's like, why do I have to download? Just make a copy. I mean, what the F put that thumbtack on the method that will teach him. Huh? I'm lost. What happened? What the F? What the F? Oh, the dog. The dog. Oh. I don't think that would. I don't think it would. I mean, he's so thick. Now I'm talking around the head. He's a pit bull. He's so thick, like his skin. I don't think that would affect him. He's a big boy, but he's a big baby too at the same time. He's trying to get in here again. I can hear him. And you open the door up. The door. Let me see if I can get this right. I can't do it. Wait. Yeah, these are the totes. I hear them back there. These are the totes. They're stood up against each other, like a little wall. My door doesn't stay shut all the time. I used to have a lock on it. The hook lock. I don't have a lock on it anymore. That's the only way I kept it locked and closed all the time. And I don't do that anymore. That was years ago. When we first moved in here 20 years ago. Thunder Mountain. And I was short the first time. No, my brother's not jumping on bed. This is the dog. Okay. Okay. We got pictures in front of the Millennium Falcon. I gotta ask Stacy about those pictures because I don't have them. I haven't even gone my Disney experiences. Let me see. I mean, they'll have the watermark on mine if it's there because I didn't scan it, so it shouldn't be there. Let me see. What's up with this? Bob Iger makes announcement Disney will change forever in 2026. I do not trust Inside the Magic. They are a bunch of liars. Let's see. Where am I? Just shut past there, did I? Wait, go back. Alright, here's my Disney Experience app I'm on. Let me see if the photos came onto mine. I don't know. But if they do, they'll have the watermark on them so I can't see them. Photo pass. Let's see before I do anything else. Future plans. I should say my photos. Photos. Let me see if they came up on mine. It kind of looks like it did. I think. I got Stacy. Yeah, Stacy got some of the pictures of the other people when we were going. See, that's. See, I don't know if you can see that. What I can see is a lot of white. The Millennium Falcon. Here's one that's so you can sort of see me. Right, let me fix it. I'm gonna I'll show you this part first. Then let me expand it up a little bit so you can see better. And then here we're closer. That was in front of the Millennium Falcon. For some reason, I can't say it. Yeah, we did different poses. Where was this? This was okay. This was them when they were on Guardians, which we didn't do, which I didn't do because the ride broke down on them last week. So they told them to come back tomorrow, and they, which was a Sunday, and that they'll do it. And they says, no, we can't. So they set it up to come back this week, and they got on it because it broke down on them. So they got on to it this week, and I didn't have a path to get on, and I don't think they would have allowed her to get a DAS pass on it with the ticket from last week. I don't know. I thought I was going on, but it is what it is. I'm just still Still the future to do it. Let me see. I got another picture on the Falcon. Oh, wait a minute. There's a video of us? Kind of like this one. Kind of like that one. There's a weak muscle in my heart. That's why I have to have low sodium. Only thing I drink nowadays is coffee with milk. And if I do drink water, I can only have half a bottle. So my best bet's going to those little scrunchy little bottles like that, so big. Because I can only drink up to half, and I can't drink anymore. And there was one time I had a lot of bottles hanging around that had like half water in it. Oh shoot! Now there's a picture they asked. Yeah, they wonder why I didn't take a picture. I just said I wasn't in the mood to take pictures yesterday, except for the one at the Falcon. There's another one that's of them, but I'm not in it, and I didn't. No, it came out really good with them because they were in front of the X. There's a video here. Oh, here's a video. Let me see how this one works. Oh. But I don't have one on. I wasn't in that. You have to pay $100 for PhotoPass to get these damn watermarks off of it. Stacy has the she has the PhotoPass. She has said, yeah, you have to pay $100 per year. That's why she can do everybody's pictures. She knows that we don't, she's paying for the whole thing. It's like, wow. Is there anything else? I mean, they got a picture in front of the tower. I remember I was off to the side. I didn't care for a picture on the tower. Where's the picture from? We should have pictures from Test Track. I was on Test Track. What's this? Frozen. When did they go on Frozen? Could have been last week. She said they were there last week. Tower of Terror. Just trying to see who this is. Wow, it's her niece. Sorry, I mean I'm not ignoring it. I'm just going through these pictures. Oh, that sucks. Oof. I try not to stress myself out because if I get mad or anything, my heart starts. You can feel a twinge of it happening. I'm like, oh shit. I sit there all still because I don't want to move anything. I don't want it to have this humongous pain. Let me move up a little because I'm trying to locate the pictures we took. Because I was on test. I had my hood up. That's why. Okay, I had my hoodie on and I had my hood up because I knew we were going out in the 60 mile degree. The 60 miles per hour with wind blowing outside. I just wanted to have my hood up. Where did it go? I think. Let's see, photos. Back to photos. I think I've got it. It's the first one. There we go. I'm gonna try. I'm in the back seat. You'll see Stacy, and then you'll see me with my hoodie up. If this will happen. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, she got these other pictures when she was either not around us or I just didn't feel like taking pictures. Spinal issues. God. My God. They must be in constant pain or fear of being in pain. Oh, God. I don't know how they live with that. Oof. Yeah, it sucks getting older. I ain't gonna lie about that. The rest of you still feels. Whoa, sorry. I don't know if you can see that. I just clicked to Disney Worlders for a second to see what's going on over there. Let me see. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm just going to Disney World. You probably will see me, but I can't see you guys. I see you guys, but there is somebody else here besides us. Another Ninja Watcher. Are you kidding? Wow. Wow. So you're back since Saturday. Okay. All right. I was checking something out. Something else. Something came to. Something presented itself over there. I wanted to see, and I totally forgot about one thing that happened earlier in the week, and now it's. Wow. Yeah. So if one day we'll have probably more than me and you just here. We have a what you call a looky loo, and it could be a friend of mine because she refuses to get her son to help her make a Gmail account. Hmm. And if that's you here, you know what I'm talking about. Oh wow, we're coming up on an hour. I don't want to make too many mods right now. It's There was a place that Jordan showed me. He gave me a link. He says, "Take a look at this. Just take a look at the chat and what you see." I says, "I'm looking at the chat, and all I can see is a sea of blue." There was hardly any. There may have been one or two people there that weren't not members, like you are here, where your name is in, you know, a drabby color, like black or gray or whatever it is. I looked over there. All I could see 90. It looked like 90% of everybody was a mod. I have also noticed something else about mods too. If regular people don't come in, they come in and hey, if it, they come. I don't want to make everybody here a mod because I don't. Well, number one, all my mods don't come at the same time. I'll worry about stuff like that in the future if it gets to that point. But I'd like to. But you know, I know how to keep Disney Worlders itself going. It's what's going to take to keep a YouTube channel open, and that's why I think breaking the live streams up during the day instead of continuous flow of them might help. It's like, oh, come back and see more. See what else I more. And if they don't, they just look at the. All they have to do is look at the live stream. You have stenosis. See, what is stenosis? Dumb question, I know. You have stenosis of C3 and C4. See, I don't know what that means. Compressed or hermit. Did that happen to you at work or something? Did you get hurt? A car accident or something? I mean, how did you? I've got to do something about this backdrop. I might just have to build myself a cardboard wall, which I possibly can do because they've got that type of thing over in Walmart. I'll have to take some of that thick, that strong tape, and just tape it together, and have it so that my collection is not open to the public. Let's see. Because it's supposed to be Disney's discussion, not my toys. So it just happened we sidetracked the other day. Oh, your neck. Oh my God. So does it hurt when you move your head like this or this? I can imagine it's possibly in the back of the neck or something. Yeah, people are coming on and watching, but it's always. Oh, I was gonna say, guys, come on in. Right now, it's open to the public. Greg, you were there when I was talking to. See, we get Jordan here. We get Jordan in here. We can do those live streams where you box and box. I don't know how to do that yet. Jordan, Jordan can draw a lot of people. He is well liked by a lot of people. Probably get some of the Tanya's crazy crew here. Tanya herself. Um, we could do that when we're not at the parks. Well, he's going to be at the parks more often than I would. So that would if he's going to go on a ride or something, he would probably come on live. We'll just we got to inform each other. You know, if you're going on live, let the other one know because he's got access to the account, so he can put some of his Disney videos up. And he's got his own account, and he's going to be doing some not live streams, but I think he might do a live stream. He did it before. He's going to Thailand next month, and his wife's from Thailand, so they go see her family. And boy, you should see him. He looks like tallest Jordan is. I think Jordan might be 6'5", 6'6", but I think he would probably say no to that. But he's tall, and when he gets around her family, he makes them all look so tiny. But he wants to try this silly thing with popcorn. I'm not going to go into it because it's his idea, and it's one of the craziest things I've ever heard. I mean, it sounds so stupid but when you do it, I'm thinking when you do it, it's like, oh wow, he came up with this. He wants to do it. I figured, hey, let's do it on a stream, and I'll be in the chat. As I said, until the day we learn how to wake up a box and box, have him in one box talking to me in another. I just don't know how to do that. I might have to make another person a admin who knows how to do that because they probably can come in and help us out. I've got a couple of people I know that possibly can do that, but right now, no. Tanya knows how to do it, but I wouldn't bother Tanya. Tanya's got her own life, so it depends. I know a couple of people who used to vlog who are really not into vlogging anymore. They probably would know. And one of them happens to be a member of Disney Worlders. No, I'm not. No, don't worry. It's not going to happen right now. As I said, we've got too many mods. But just be careful what you say, especially when Gail's here. She will lay the hammer down. She's not afraid of people. And especially if somebody attacks us, she just says she feels like she's a mama bear, and she will go after these people, and she has. You see her on Facebook. Yeah, just keep it. Just keep the swear words off of this, so we don't get anything stupid from. It's a lot different here than it was back when we were doing toy collecting. I mean, I have set up I've got two places you could go here on Facebook. I got the Transform, named after my old group, and I do have a toy collecting place, and it's run by the same two people who are my mods and admins on each board. So they're out to help me there. Because I spend my 90% of my time here. Now my other group is for my hometown in Connecticut, and those two ladies just got real pissed off at me for hardly ever being there. They love to put. I know they don't. They're not big fans of Disney. A lot of people aren't, but don't tell me because you don't like them that I shouldn't go. It's I need to do something. I don't have nothing else to do in my life but to go to Disney, and I don't like Universal. What do you? Trying to remember what guy you messaged me about. Hold on, I'm getting my phone. So I'm going over to what the hell you're talking about.
la-dee-dee. It still doesn't work. Let me see. Sorry, it's a place where I am. I'm looking at beautiful women right now. And you know what I mean? Beautiful women, not models that pictures are. I'm talking about most of the women who are friends of friends of friends, who are in real life considered plain Janes. I love them. Steve? Who's Steve? I know about Tokyo Disney, but who's Steve? Let me get over there and take a look. Well, what I did was I just got your message about the height of the camera. What I did is just lower the computer itself down. It's on that level. I mean, but still, look at the gap. Look at the gap between this and the top. It's ridiculous. I mean, I should be more in the middle. I've tried it. I don't know what to get. See, I should be more like this possibly, but I have to really hold myself up. Let's see. I'm looking right now for what you said you sent. I'm scrolling up and I still don't see any. Something about Cybertron? Ryan from Cybertron? Is that what you posted? Let me see. Cybertron Transformer Toys. That's all I see. Something was posted on Cybertron around 24 years ago. God, I haven't been on this site in years. It's been a long time since I've been on Cybertron. I used to mod for that. I used to mod back in the day for Jay, not on Cybertron. That would have been something to be a mod on Cybertron. I remember. Well, I'm not sure how many people he's got on now. I probably have to make a whole new account. I haven't been on there in years. I wouldn't even remember my username. Yeah, it's true. My username. Yeah, we're talking. Well, I'm doing this. Sorry, I didn't mean to look away for a second. I noticed it's just us two. It's been on for an hour. Very sure Jordan's working right now. Tell him fully of selling pianos. He knows how to play them. He knows how to talk to people, and he's one of their best sellers. That's why he goes across the country, the state, to like Sam's Clubs and stuff. Hello, Ride the Teacups. Oh, I'm so happy there's somebody else there. Greetings, sir. It's good to see you. Yeah, I made this live stream because I was at Hollywood Studios and Epcot yesterday and was just like recapping some of the people who were watching those. There were short live streams that I put up for. Like, I was at Hollywood Studios first, so I put up a couple short ones. I'm not like the regular streamers. I stay on for 6 to 8 hours. I'd rather just go on live for a couple hours than, that's. I want to be different. I don't want to do exactly what everybody else is doing. Plus, it's my way of trying to keep this place alive. I mean, my Facebook group, is still doing all right. It's just I wanted to do something. I always said when I got to 1,000 subscribers that I'd go live, and I did. I actually did. I did something I promised I was going to do. It's just started, so I'm taking baby steps how to do everything. Baby steps, baby steps. Okay, that's no problem. At least you got here. Um, I usually live stream and maybe around 9 o'clock every night. I'm on early today because it's a Super Bowl. So check for me about 9 o'clock each night. That's when I would usually go on. And something happened on my other phone. I gotta find out in a few. Yeah, a lot of people I know are not live streaming. Watching the game. I can't even say the word the football game. YouTube is all about baby steps. Yeah, yeah. I'm concentrating. Careful what I say. Um, I've been doing home streams a lot because I don't get to Disney World as much as I want to. I'm only 2 hours away. The problem is my home life. My home life right now only allows so I can go once a month. Um, if there was all the other family members who could go, I bring them along. It's just they got medical situations. They have to they couldn't walk the parks. It would be impossible for them. And ride a scooter. Scooter would my brother, if he walks for he has if he walks for a bit he has to sit, and if he sits for a bit he has to walk. So I can imagine what do we do with either a wheelchair or whatever riding device when he has to get off of it. So it's kind of like ride the teacups. Thank you, sir, for being here. Hey, as I said, try us at 9 o'clock every night. At least the weeknights. Weekends I might start doing something different during earlier in the day, but I gotta figure that one out. If not, I'll probably still be at 9 o'clock at night. Yeah, you go no need for a very long time. We're talking about 20 years ago. We used to be on a message board together. Uh, T Toy News International (TNI). I used to be a mod over there, and I had at that point in time he had just reached 20,000 subscribers, members, not subscribers, since it was a old message board. I think did we call them? I don't remember. That's the old message board days. Different from the normal. Yeah, I'd like to be different from the normal. That's why I want to be the first person who just takes short live. Just makes it 4 live streams in one day, and all of them are going to be short on time. That's all. But that's me since BBS days were the best days. Oh God, I wish I could just. I was at the two parks yesterday, and kind of felt good. So good to be at Hollywood Studios. I hadn't been there in a long time. Got to do Rise of the Resistance, which is there was a part where it was new to me. Is when we got off when the shuttle crashed land and we got off. There was new content in it, meaning they went on. I guess there was a wait. We were behind four other cars that still had a lot of people, and there was a longer spiel of trying to find back. That was different for me yesterday. We went up. Now I got evacuated off that ride a few years ago, and they evacuated us. When we came back to get back on, they let us go. At that point in time, it was the fast pass lane. That was so. All we had to do at that point is they just scanned our magic band because they put something on it. Here, I have a friend who has a DAS pass, so she got me on instead of waiting, standby. Yeah, to me, it just get on just faster than that. Ryan lost his mind on Cybertron when everyone was only concentrated on. Yeah, people were so afraid of Ryan. Ryan was not a bad guy. The thing is, Ryan still. I wonder what Ryan looks today. He's probably got white or gray hair like I do. I haven't seen him in so long, so I don't know. I mean, it's weird how he still has this place after all these years. I'm very sure he probably has other people helping him. That's what I could use here, somebody helping me, but nobody knows my kookiness. I have another friend who knows how to oh, right to teacups. If you're still here, my boy Jordan is also going to be on here. We're trying to find out how to do the box and box, where we both can be speaking at the same time, and probably bring other people on to talk to them. I wouldn't say an interview. We'd do something different. Now, how did you get into this? I'm like, yeah. I mean, that's been asked. I don't want to do that to them. Think of different questions or something like that. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat from here because I have to squinch down. I know my glasses are on top of my head, but for some reason, when I try to look at the words close up with these lenses, I need new lenses. This just doesn't work right. But I'm not very close. I pull the computer close to me, and I'm still getting my head underneath the camera. The camera is up here, and it doesn't do anything. It just sits there. I can't adjust it. Can't do anything. I wish there was another camera down here, which I'm looking at right now. If it would be nice, I could also flip it from the top or the bottom, but that doesn't work. Ooh. Well, that will what you do. StreamYard. Yeah, I've heard about that. Just found a free variant if you're willing to put in some extra work. But I'm not sitting in front of my laptop. There's another thing too. I never thought about this till now. People have said to me, and you probably know this too, if you ever want to find anything or how to do anything, go on YouTube. So if I go on YouTube, I got a Figment. I had just shown Greg my Figment, not Figment, but the Imagination Pavilion popcorn bucket, and we went on it last night to see if anybody posted a video of how to open it because we couldn't for our life find the hatch or anything. And you get the vloggers and they're talking about it, and nobody shows how to open the thing. So that's probably another thing to do. Yeah, just check YouTube, see what they do, how they do it. That's the best bet. Another way we could do something like that is Jordan could also find out because he's also going to be part of this, and maybe ask one of our friends like Tanya, the crazy Disney lady. She knows how to do it. If not, worst to worst, who knows? But I just look it up on YouTube, see if we can do it. I don't want to really depend on other people, but if they can help, they can help. But I don't want other people having to do something for us. Greg, I think I've seen a picture of you in your little avatar. So, yep. It became the world's second most popular search engine. True. Yeah. All right, that's one we have to do. I've done that before. Of like when I got my car a couple of years ago, I did not know how to open the gas tank. I'm looking around everything, and it hit me. And I found out it's in the front seat, near the door, and I have to reach down and grab the sucker, and the tab pops up and everything. I actually had to do that because I did not see it. I wasn't even looking there. It's right next to the chair in the front in the driver's seat. Greg, did you make your own videos? You're going white. No freaking way. I mean, mine, I'm 57. A couple of years ago, well, you can see still some brown here, but in real life, you don't see the brown. It's more of a gray. But the way the camera's picking up, it looks like it's still brown. Yeah, towards the back of my head, I can't see that well. It's becoming white. So I'd say in another 10 years, whatever's left of the dark hair and the gray hair will be all white. And I got to shave. Really got to shave today. I'm hoping that my Razer's battery's still functional. I was not dead. Uh, well, let me do this. I'm gonna take off, and I've been on here for an hour and 15 minutes. What time is it? It is 4:20. Because of a couple of minutes, I'm gonna have to go out, not store run. I go out around this time of night just to grab some coffee. I'm a coffeeaholic. Yeah, I get my brother a hot matcha latte. He loves those things. I can never not be without coffee. Sure, thank you very much. Come by, as I said, 9 o'clock most during the week. I would check in if it's not 9 o'clock exactly. Check like maybe 9:05 or something like that. Because I usually get a late start. Sometimes by the time I get over here, I'm doing other things. I'm setting up Disney Worlders for the day. And like after I get off here, I'm gonna have to still set up Disney Worlders for tomorrow. I don't watch the Super Bowl, so it doesn't bother me that I'm missing it. Probably gonna miss out seeing the commercials, but the commercials do get sent the next day. And I'm very sure we're gonna see commercials from the Bad Batch and stuff tonight. So you're gonna have a channel on your health. Keep that channel. You never know what's gonna happen. If it's not gonna be that, it could be something about something else. Just hold on to it. That's why I kept mine going all these years. I wasn't even supposed to be a live streamer. Years ago when I first started, I just put it up because I was out of work and I was making videos. I was making videos like old-fashioned videos, and I did actually make a couple of vlogs with music and video and stuff. That's why I used to go to Disney once a year for Star Wars weekends, and I had time to edit and everything. Nowadays, I've got this, got the board, plus my other job. Yeah, after I got my new job, which is still the job to this day, I stopped editing and I stopped doing everything, making videos. But those videos are still on here. They're a way to scroll all the way to. It'll take you 4 years, but you'll finally reach the bottom, and all my older videos are down there. Basically, pictures to music. I did a Poltergeist. More of a, what do you call it? Poltergeist, and you'll see the movies that are loaded like that. And Breakfast Club. I put pictures of music. Nothing big, nothing. It gave me something. I would go out, spend half of the day trying to find jobs, and come back home and do that. All right, Greg, I'm taking off. If you want to show me that picture, can either you can easily send it. I mean, I'll definitely go personal messages. I always do that. All right, I'm gonna get off. The other one's here, and this is it for today. I'll probably do another one tomorrow night if I can find something to talk about. So I'd like to start off somehow, filming the first 5-10 minutes with nobody here with some kind of like craziness. I just don't know what I'm gonna do yet. It'll fill up that first 5-10 minutes. Maybe people will be like, well, I gotta see what he's doing. Maybe it's something interesting, and I'll be there at 9 o'clock. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe if you like what you see in here. I'm not gonna say that for a little bit until I get more people. I don't want to make them like and subscribe if they don't want to. All right, Greg, I'm out.